Hey people, Indrid here, 3v3 Mortalis. On the Team 1 to the southwest, we have this fella. I believe this translates as LadiesMan, at least what Google told me. So we'll go with that with some Orks. Alongside a noob who rolled random, got some more Orks, and rounding off the team, ArkhamWarrior 101 with the Tau. Team 2 up in the northeast. This is Letando with the Chaos. Alongside is MagoPajas and some Space Marines, and rounding off the teams, Ven rocking the Sisters of Battle. This is another one of those maps where there's a single critical location, so expect a big old meat grinder here. Can't really harass. I guess you can harass around the edges maybe, but otherwise it's quite difficult, so expect the players to kind of hang back, dip in and out of fights as they build up late game armies, I would think. Everyone's got a relic, nice and available though, eh? What do we got over here? Nothing being produced in the chapel barracks. It's got the 2 scout squads up, but no force commander. We have some battle sisters up for Ven. Probably, yeah, with some missionaries because they have the lay hands ability. So you'll see them attached quite quickly, I think. Over in the Orky base, we've got some infiltrated Gretchens. Da boy's hut, of course, and there's the big mech on the way. I love that the Sisters of Battle units do those audible prayers as they cap stuff. Orks capping around here. And the Tau. Where are you? There you are. These guys are idle. Oh, we have some Vespids up. Cool. Really good at harassing stuff around the edges with their flying. Didn't want to tangle with the Chaos Lord though. I'm not sure they could dive in on all this either. We're going to see a bunch of turrets up here, I would think. What's going on with this Space Marine player? Still nothing out of the chapel barracks. Maybe we're going to see mass scouts with sniper rifles or something. Don't see any yet. They may need the armory for the sniper rifles. Look at the big mech harassing the poor missionary. Some battle sisters come in to help. These guys have a missionary in there already. Lay hands. I think lay hands is like 15 faith maybe, or 10. They don't actually have any yet because they need to store it with the holy icon things. Is it kicking off in the mid? Kind of. Vespids are here. The big mech is here. You've got some fire warriors in the back as well. Getting some shots. Something sneaky there. Stealth suits maybe. So I think those stealth suits actually are stealth immediately. Yeah, without needing any research, which is kind of handy. And they can get some cool weapons later on. That can even help them do like anti-vehicle damage. I'm not sure if they're ever actually used for that in the late game. Chaos Lord backs off. We have a couple of cultist squads. Are we going to see grenade launchers again? Not a mass of them though. Going quite heavy on the power. It's a risky start for the Chaos fella. He doesn't have much to defend himself with here. Needs some support from the Space Marines. And we see Ven rotating across with the Battle Sisters as well to help out. Yeah, so even if you target one of the weaker players or one of the players that's starting a bit slower because they're trying to rush up to something, it's difficult to push in there when you're going to get flanked. Heavy bolter turret coming in, or an Inferno turret, I guess, for these sisters. Right in the mid there, and there's the Canoness. Strong fighter early on. Can get some very cool upgrades, and she's got some powerful faith abilities as well. And she generates faith, which is handy. Scouts getting duckered. They must be going for sniper rifles, right? Can you get 4 sniper rifles per squad? I mean, you can't at the start, but I'm not sure if there's upgrades for that. Looks like I don't see any yet. Only get 1. It says they had 1 out of 2. They didn't seem to have 1 equipped. Getting long-range shots on the listening post there. The Chaos fella's pinned all the way back. What is your plan here, bud? Oh, he's teching up really quickly. And that's another plasma gen. Interesting. No grenade launches. He's really relying on his allies to help him out here. Meanwhile, in the mid, Vespids harassing things, but they're getting burned up by the Inferno turret. Canoness back there to mess anything up that comes close. Ecclesiastical Ecclesiarchal Servitors. I think they have a special ability they can use to shut down, like shuts down an enemy production building or something. I'm not sure how often that can actually be used because they have to get close for it. Looks like a scout squad is wiped out here. The other guys, oh, they do have sniper rifles now with big morale damage, and of course they often kill something which does even more morale damage. Can they get these fire warriors broken? They're taking a long time to get the listening post down. The Chaos Flare doesn't seem too bothered by it, does he? What's this? Okay, Chaos Armory coming in. I love the way the Chaos buildings get kind of summoned into existence from the warp. It's very fun. Yeah, nothing else being produced. Doesn't want to engage with the cultists. You'd think they could run off these fire warriors, eh? Just getting free kills here. Sniper scouts, they couldn't break him, you know. They couldn't break him. They killed some models, but they didn't seem to get morale broken. Are you capping the mid? Not really. 11 model battle sister squads now. How well can they trade? Looks like the Chaos fella put a machine pit, into the Sisters of Battle base, which the servitor is now building. Quite a lot of heresy going on. But they may be looking to pump out defilers from the back there. Well, the back, as these guys are facing the Chaos player. Nobody's capping the mid, though. Here comes one of them big mechs. There's, of course, two of them. If they teleport both of those in there, that could be quite nasty. Oh, hey, Assault Marines are in. Looks like we've got white scars here for this player. And there's Ven with the response to try and help out. And that was a big shot there. Not sure if that was Purifying Burst or something. Perhaps it was something else. They seem to be on fire. I think it was something from the missionary, maybe. Assault squad with a good little push there is cleaning them off that side. Cultists are being infiltrated. They're trying to take back this relic because it's actually captured by the Tau fellas there. Yeah, look at the range of those fire warriors. You could jump over these hills and get into the bases though quite nicely, couldn't you? Maybe there's some Seraphim. The Submarines and Seraphim. Raptors. Don't seem to see any of those guys though. Here we go with... Celestians. Those guys can get anti-vehicle weapons. Quite short-range anti-vehicle weapons. The thing with the Sisters of Battle are they seem to give tons and tons of possible upgrades for their squads. Which steadily makes them stronger, but they don't come out very strong. They've got numbers. They've also got that kind of built-in healing from the missionaries, which helps them trade. And the Canoness is really strong. Especially when she gets that fancy pistol of hers, the Inferno pistol. Looks like she's been attached to the Celestians here. You capping this, guys? Looks like it's being capped quite slowly. Oh, by infiltrated cultists. I couldn't see them. Jumping in are the Vespers. They instantly get broken. Yeah, there's the Inferno pistol from the Canoness. She's got it already. It's a constant beam. I think it does damage. It like sets things on fire and does damage over time. Seems to hurt morale quite a lot there from the looks of it. Let's get the vision of this team so we can see those cultists who now have grenade launchers. They got them pretty late. We got some Chaos Space Marines in with heavy bolters. I think that's why he... I think that's what he was going for. Early heavy bolters, because you need to be tiered up for that. Here comes a sacrificial circle now for demons. And yep, the machine pit is up. What do we got over here? Holy Reliquary to get a bunch of nice upgrades. Pristine Sanctuary. I want to see some Penitent Engines. We got a Land Speeder up. Still got some Scouts. I don't see a Force Commander. Is that him? Okay, Force Commander's in there. And the Chaos Lord we know is up. Yep, Force Commander's definitely in. No sign of the Chaplain or Librarian, no. And is that another turret? That is another Inferno turret coming in from Ven. So they're creeping towards the mid here. Team 2. War Track is going to be taken down very quickly by the Celestians and all that bolter fire. Did it survive? It actually survived, I think. Wow. 7 hit points. There's another War Track. They have their bomb chuckers to try and get some disruption. I'm not sure if the if the Tau have good disruption stuff. Maybe their big vehicles can. There is a broadside. These guys can like entrench into a fixed position and fire those railguns, which are really powerful. Our Space Marines down to just 4 units here.
5 minutes until take and hold victory.
Those grenade launchers are amazing though. Okay, let's see what this broadside can do. There it is, entrenching in place. Can it fire? There we go. Some big booms. Yeah, but the Team 2 here are flooding the mid. They've taken the point. In fact, it's 4.5 minutes until victory. Other team needs to do something about it. Here comes another turret. 3 Inferno turrets in the mid to help hold this spot. Can the Orks get moving? We've got a war track here. Oh, they got a Nob squad. With a Nob leader. Apparently they can all get power claws. That's kind of scary. Maybe attach the big mech to them. Whole ton of war banners as you'd expect. 2 war tracks here. Oh, and into flash kits. So they are building up quite painful armies for Team 1. For Team 2, I should say. This guy's getting hit by something. These Vespids. Are they getting sniped? But yeah, they're just massing up in the mid. They got a Dreadnought now with an assault cannon. 2 assault marine squads. The force commanders there. I think you can attach the force commander to the assault marines, but of course they can't jump if you do that. Always wanted to see the force commander with a jetpack in Dawn of War 2. I think it's cooler for him to have that than the teleporter that he has. There's that long-range bomb missile thing that the Orks can do. Look at that. Coming off the fighter bomber here. Very fun. Another one. They fire quite quickly. Big old boom. That is awesome disruption. And now the Orks and the Tau following in. Broadside coming up too. Double flash kits getting their ducket in. Huge fight brewing. Big mech got taken down, I think, with his Nob squad. That didn't last very long, did it? Vespids jumping into the backlines got roasted. There's obliterators on the field. The push didn't really work out. But here come more Orks. Huge amounts of Daka. The war tracks there trying to disrupt things. Dreadnought getting some good DPS in though, eh? Can they get the decap? They just need to try and brute force a decap here. Oh, possessed marines up already. Burning down a listening post, at least trying to. They're going to take it down pretty quick. Obliterators pushing up as well. And this stays a Team 2 critical location. This Dreadnought might go down if he's not careful. That was a big hit. What was that?
2 minutes until take and hold victory.
Let's see what this big bomb does. What is getting those shots in? Is that the war boss? Something shooting missiles. I can't seem to see what it is. Is it something sneaky like? Something being sneaky over there. Oh, it's tank busters being infiltrated. A demon prince is up. Orks are helping the Tau. Is pushed into the base. This is not a good look for the Tau. Vehicle just went down. Do they have a production building somewhere else so they can survive? I'm not sure if they do, you know. I like this Ork fighter bomber with its awesome disruption. The Orks piling into the mid, trying to get a decap. Got flash kits, got a war boss. In a shooting match with the sisters. There's also some space marines back there with a chaplain. Chaplain provides some health regen, I think, doesn't he? I think he does. Ooh, demon prince goes down. Okay. The Tau, I think, are going to survive, although there's still obliterators in there. And there's still some possessed chaos fellas in there too. I still see some big disruption in the mid. Look at the pile of Ork bodies already. That is crazy. Look at that disruption. That is superb. They seem to home in as well. Fighter bombers for the win. Got a looted tank as well. Awesome. Orks are pushing through. Really well played by this LadiesMan guy, or whatever his name is. Someone else can maybe translate for that for me in the comments. Down to 10 seconds. 9. They stopped it. They stopped the cap. That was so close. And what happened here? The Tau have survived. And they do have a vehicle beacon. I don't see the Montcar or the Kalyon buildings though. They can try and rebuild. Now it's the Orks on the front foot. Flash Gits and Knob squads. Here comes a Space Marine. Dreadnought fella. How small it is. I can't get over how small the Space Marine vehicles are. Like some of the vehicles seem to be decent size, like the Penitent engines are really big. Are they really that much bigger than Dreadnoughts? I don't know how they compare on the tabletop. This thing is going to get dealt with, I think. Yep, down it goes. And it's a Knob squad capping the mid. You get 11 of these guys. Can they get the power claws yet, though? These guys are still diving into the Space Marine base this time. Yeah, look how quickly the Flash gets tear apart those tactical marines. That's crazy. Knob squad piling in as well. Now they turn to counter-initiate the assault squad and the dreadnought that's in there. War boss backs off. Chaos fellows just hanging out. There's a possessed squad right there that could try and get some flanking maybe. Sorcerer's in play too. Another war boss here. No big mechs up that I can see. Poor bastards. Oh, there's one right there, dumbass. I guess this is on the other Ork player. Yeah. There's the big mech. Trying to get a decap under fire. War boss comes in to help out. That massive power claw he's got going after the dreadnought. Look at it. He towers over the dreadnought, this guy. That's crazy. Dreadnought takes huge amounts of punishment, but does go down. And now it's up to the Northeast Team 2 to get a decap. Listening post is getting shot down before it's even built. Canoness on the field. Any other... The Demon Prince back. The Demon Prince is back. And we do see the Confessor. Looks like he's been attached to a Celestian squad. Orks are rampaging through the mid though.
6 minutes until taking hold.
Try and remind myself what the Confessor can do for you. Oh yeah, he's got the mandate. A passive that boosts health or their damage, I think. I think it's their damage. I think it boosts their damage up for like 20% or something. He's got Emperor's Wrath, which is damage in an area, and he's got a Holy Edict that can stun enemies. We have a Bloodthirster up. Demon Prince, Obliterators. Orks are doing their best. Bloodthirster just kicked that guy away to death. And here's a Squigoth from LadiesMan. Bloodthirster will take damage if he's not in combat because he wants to be fighting all the time. The Squigoth has insane damage numbers. 11,000 hit points. But I've been told those damage numbers can be misleading. Oh, hey, some horrors too. Good against vehicles and buildings, and you can deep strike them in.
5 minutes.
And they get this Bloodthirster down. Look how much damage this guy's taking on. Flies over into the other base. They can't follow him super quickly. Also, they want to finish these guys off first. The Sisters have backed up into their own base. And we see Orks rampaging around in the Space Marine base. But the Living Saint is here to help. Got some Assault Terminators too. Can they get rid of this War Boss and his boys? Another Dreadnought is up also. Living Saints seem to just come back to life when they're downed, I believe. Which is quite fun. Got some Fighter Bomber support. Can the Living Saint melee that thing because she's flying? Maybe we'll get to see. I don't think she can, actually. Yeah, I think she's like floating, not flying. Oh, hey, Penitent Engine. See, look how big they are. Looks awesome. Even a lady strapped to the front of it seems to be bigger than a Dreadnought.
4 minutes.
Machine Pit is pumping out the Filers. pretty good on this map, I think, with the critical location in the mid. Yeah, they got nothing against this. There we go. Celestians are here to take down the aircraft. There we go. 2 of them with multi-melters and melter guns. Lots of melting. Penitent Engine is powerful in melee. Will tear apart these Orks for sure. And he's got a bunch of bolter fire support. There's the Defiler. The bodies in the mid are insane. Bunch of flash kits. Looted tank still going. And the Squigoth is now in the Chaos base. And this thing seems insanely good. Space Marines have now broken out of their own base, trying to get into some melee of their own. Assault Terminators are getting rocked though. That was really nasty. Yeah, look, they've got all the power claws in now, the Knob Squad. That was really impressive how quickly they took those Assault Terminators down. Possessed Space Marines in there. Looks like they're going for the tank. Are they? No, they're going for the flash kits, I think. But the Squigoth is going to take down the Demon Pit. Down it goes. No more Bloodthirsters, I guess. So the Squigoth has Demon unit type. And it's kind of rare for a unit to be really good against them. Aside from like Grey Knights and stuff. Might be worth getting some Grey Knights up to fight that Squigoth. The Living Saint is, of course, a demon as well, since it is a warp entity. But I'm not sure why the Squigoth is. I guess it's just what they use for big, scary creatures. Killer Can is in the field there. Just standing still for now. Seems to be locked in place by something, maybe. Maybe that's the Holy Edict thing from the Confessor. Not sure how long it stuns you for. Obliterator's getting kind of obliterated. They're repositioning now. Yeah, flash kits are nasty, eh? And huge damage. Have this red effect on them. Because Orks have this mob rule passive, where the more Orks that are in an area together, they get a bunch of buffs and stuff. Just handy. Look how quick those Penitent Engines are. That's insane. Chasing down the flash kits. It's a Barracuda flying in the mid. Good against vehicles and other aircraft, it looks like. Can they get these Penitent Engines out of here? Almost 7,000 hit points. They're trying. The looted tank is shooting at something else, though. At the Defiler, maybe. They're going to crunch this base. The Tau do have a Tau barracks in here. And, oh, the Orks have a settlement over here, look. So they will survive this. As for the critical location, it's being taken by some Space Marine fellas. So Team 2 will get it again. Looks like the Sisters of Battle player and the Chaos player are very strong right now. Using mobility quite well. Helping out their allies as well. Can the Orks push back with a bunch of flash kits? They're giving it a go. And there's a Mad Doc in there, I think. Yeah, you can support them. And there's that Squigoth, of course. They've completely wiped that base out. Does the Chaos player only have that machine pit now? Over here. I wonder if that's all they've got. And if they don't have any more heretics, they can't build any more buildings. Look at this now. Absolute madness. With a Squigoth in the mid fighting a living saint. That is cool. Apologies that the frame rate isn't quite holding up, but that's just Dawn of War, I'm afraid. Even if you throw powerful hardware at it, it just can't handle its own units. Its own engine can't handle these battles very well, it seems. Can they get another Squigoth up? Seems like the Living Saint did really well against it. Oh, what's that thing? Is that oh, it's a drone harbinger. These guys can, yeah, spawn a bunch of drones out. Typically, I think you want to keep them in a kind of a safe location and just spam out these little drones to overwhelm stuff. Can I get a damage number on these little things?
6 minutes.
Look at that.
until taking hold.
Over 100 listed damage down there. That's quite impressive. I think they have a limited lifespan or something. I think. But it's like a minute or something like that, so it's quite good. Terminators on the field here trying to reinforce. Whole bunch of battle sister units backing them up. Can we see some more artillery? Oh, look at that. Just as I say this, a couple of exorcists come into view, which are... They seem to be battle sisters playing some kind of church organ that then fires missiles. I mean, I'm not going to argue. It's just Warhammer things, innit? Kind of... Is that them hitting back there? Is that their range? Oh, wow. Got some good range. There's a drop pod delivering a dreadnought in play. Exorcist pushing up. Can I see... Is there a whirlwind up? No sign of a whirlwind yet. Got a Predator tank, though. There's nothing over here anymore. In fact, the Orks are overtaking this area. I think... Let me see. Can I see? It's going to where their bases were. I can't... Yeah, there's no heretics on the field for the Chaos play. He's only got that machine pit. Which means he can't get... He can't get more vehicle cap. Because he doesn't have his stronghold anymore. So how many defilers can he get? He's got obliterators still up. Yeah, look, pop full. He can't get more defilers. Where even are the defilers? Oh, they're over there. He's got a couple of them. Obliterators backing off now. Trying to reinforce as much as possible. What is this being delivered here? It is another drone harbinger, but they are pop full. So I don't think it's going to come out. I think Team 1 are being overrun here. And this is capped. 3 minutes 44. Sisters are breaking. Can use that extra speed to back off. Looks like they are. Is the Living Saint still up? Where are you? Oh, she's attacking this Tau stuff deep in this base. Looks like she's going to be taken out, but I'm pretty sure she just gets back up. There's no Canoness. I still haven't seen those Avenging Angels that she can get. She's doing big damage to this building. Down she goes. Does she just get back up? Maybe there's a... There she goes, look. Does not care about you taking her down. Does she just do this endlessly? I'm not sure if there's a limit to that. Because that seems pretty good. Back to the mid, where it's just a mess of bodies and firepower. I mean, look at the amount of stuff. Mayhem. Absolute mayhem. Tons of faith stored up by these sisters here, by the way. But with no Canoness, they can't get the fancy stuff out. Looks like the Living Saint jumped over. Obliterators capping. Down to 2 minutes 20. Can Team 1 do something about this? These fighter bombers have been amazing. Really good way to start a fight with that big bomb going in. Looted tank. Over 5,000 hit points. That's not bad.
2 minutes.
Flash kits with the war boss. But it doesn't seem like the Tau player's got much on the field at the moment. He's got a Kalyon command post. Still got some stuff back here. Trying to get a Skyray. Seems fun. Does he have time though? 1 minute 37. Bunch of Terminators, bunch of heavy bolter turrets. There's a Penitent engine over there, 2 of them in fact. And of course a Living Saint. Just good against everything. This glowy effect is the holy icon to store faith. Looks like they have a cap of over 80 now. The Obliterators are, yep, fully reinforced up to 5. Coming up to a minute left. Can these guys mount a big assault and get a decap?
1 minute
We have
until
fully
taking
upgraded
whole
knob
victory.
squads, flash gits, that fighter bomber, a bunch of Orky commandos. There's that confessor. Didn't see any sisters Repentia though. I think he's good at joining those because he gives some passives. I think, yeah, the passive damage and the Holy Edict stun helps those Repentias get into melee with stuff.
30 seconds
They're having a go.
until taking hold victory.
They are trying to have a go. Penitent engines on the front line, and here comes a living saint flying in with a big fire blast thing she does. 10 seconds. Can they get a D? I don't think they even have time to get a decap. 5 seconds. Team 1 are going to lose it. There we go. Team 2 get a take and hold victory. Even though the Chaos player had nothing up, just that machine pit, pumping out the Defilers and the Obliterators, I think Ven, the Sisters of Battle player, really carried this. Really carried this. The Space Marine player kind of came out swinging though, eh? Oh, we did have a Whirlwind at the end. These things, I think, are limited to 1. So they must be quite powerful. Well, there you have it, guys. Thank you all for watching. Absolute mayhem in the center. This is just insane amount of death. Hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see ya next time.